Queen's Park was back this week with what will be our new normal in the short term, sitting on Tuesdays and Wednesdays with a question period and time for debate. I used my question period time this week to hold the government accountable on why has suspended our Environmental Bill of Rights. I share the concern of community groups and environmental organizations who believe that the public has a right to receive notice and to be consulted on significant environmental changes that affect the quality of our life. I support the Opposition Day motion that we debated this week calling for a public inquiry into our long-term care system. We can never let the tragedy that our elders have experienced during this COVID crisis happen again. We need to overhaul long-term care in a way that cares for our elders with the dignity and respect they deserve and treat the staff who work in long-term care homes with dignity and respect as well. I've continued to hold the Premier accountable on supporting small businesses. I'm calling on the Premier to implement a ban on commercial rent evictions so our downtowns and neighborhoods don't turn into ghost towns as we reopen. And speaking of reopening, as we reopen our communities and our economy, I'm calling on the government to implement a province-wide testing strategy and to ensure that our public health units have the resources they need to engage in rigorous contact tracing so we can reopen safely. And finally, I support the growing call from restaurants to expand outdoor space for them to open safely, and also the calls to turn over more of our public spaces for people who want to walk or cycle, rollerblade, use wheeled mobility devices, so people can be outside, ensuring that they can engage in safe physical distancing. It's time to reopen our communities and our economy in a way that keeps people safe.